Biafra resistant fighters chased out Nigerian army from their extortion point in Southeast. Welcome back to another update. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Bring you another update, and this very update is coming from Defense Headquarters Biafra Liberation Army. These same checkpoints we have been talking about, even in society, how to let the world know how much Nigeria army and police extorted from Southeasterners only in 1 month. Only December, they extorted billions of naira from Southeasterners on this checkpoint. From pillar to pole in Southeast, you see checkpoints everywhere. And if we talk about it, some of you will think that we are lying. Senate members, or should I say, yes, Senate members of House of Representatives, they raised the alarm of these checkpoints in Southeast. And these checkpoints are not just for extortion only. They facilitate, Nigerian army and police facilitate the killing, kidnapping of youth in Southeast. This checkpoint, the reason we are telling you people that we do not need them and it needs to be dismantled. Well, before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share. So I'm going to go straight to this very update before we continue with the analysis, and I will read some comments from Biafrans concerning this very update. So here it says, operational update, the Biafra resistant fighters, BRF, operational wing of the Biafra Defense Forces, BDF Ebonyi State, Command chased the terrorist Nigerian military from their kidnapping point to this very place where they are neutralizing them. All right. This very update is about the checkpoint we have been telling the whole world about. Nigeria army and police facilitate the killing, kidnapping, and disappearance of Biafrans at this very checkpoint. They don't just extort from our people. On December, Inter-Society confirmed and published the amount that Nigeria army and police extorted from Southeasterners. Only in Southeast that you see checkpoint from pillar to pole. We keep telling you people that we do not need these checkpoints because they facilitate the kidnapping and killing and disappearance of Biafran youth at this very checkpoint. And at this very checkpoint, Biafrans are being humiliated. And not just Biafran youth alone. Elderly Biafrans, elderly mothers and fathers are being humiliated at this very checkpoint. Be you old mother, be you, if you like, we will be walking with walking stick. You will come down from bus and pass Nigeria army checkpoint with your foot. You don't need to, you will not be in the bus. You have to come down and walk past, and the bus driver will just drive the bus and pass them. They will see that nobody is in the bus because they are scared. We are telling you people that we do not need these checkpoints in Southeast. Some of you will say, oh, is Southeast not part of Nigeria? If Southeast is part of Nigeria, why are they excluding Southeast in everything? We are not part of that zone and can never be. And we do not need their terrorist checkpoints everywhere in Southeast. They don't just extort from our people working hard to put food on their table. Rather, they also facilitate the killing, the kidnapping, and disappearance of Biafrans at this very checkpoint. The reason we do not need them. And the reason all the checkpoints need to be dismantled. And that is what our gallant men were doing before you gullible one Nigerians and one Nigerian enablers wrote petition against a man, making sure that this terrorism, humiliation, marginalization stops in Biafra land. The same way you people accuse Nnamdi Kanu of doing this and that in Southeast, the same way you people accuse Mazi Simon Ekpa of inciting violence, terrorizing and killing Biafrans, which were never through. Now Biafrans are being killed, Biafrans are being terrorized, Biafran mothers are being raped again. You people no longer write petition. You people don't know how to write petition again. Now you people have lost your funds. You people no longer know how to write petition against a man or somebody that sacrificed his freedom, his peace, and everything in life to make sure that your land is safe and no terrorists operate freely and they terrorize freely as they please in Southeast. You people no longer write petition. Somebody said that let's stop. This is what Simon Ekpa was fighting against in Southeast, that they will not tell you. They are not telling you the truth. Simon Ekpa is innocent and a good man that is making sure that his people are not terrorized or killed again by Nigeria terrorist army and the bandit headsmen imported from other African countries. Exactly. These are the things we are talking about. These checkpoints, they are not just extorting from our people alone. They also facilitate the killing and the kidnapping and disappearance of Biafrans at this very checkpoint. If you dress well in Southeast, you are in trouble. The hands of these unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform. If you drive a good car, you are in trouble. These are the things we are fighting against. Freedom is every human's fundamental right. And in our own land, we have unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform that will not allow our people to breathe. There is a video that circulated one certain time. A soldier beat up an old woman and seized her goods. This in Southeast. And we have governors, we have traditional rulers, we have stakeholders, we have people that are supposed to condemn all this art and the humiliation and the marginalization going on in their land. No, they choose to side with the oppressors, terrorizing their own people, marginalizing their own people. As long as they get any little position in Nigeria politics, they do not care about their own people. They derive joy, the killing of their own people. They play politics with the lives of their own people. They are ready to sacrifice their people to get a little position in Nigerian politics. The reason we need to fight for ourselves, the reason we need to resist those coming to kill us in our own land, the reason we need to resist Nigerian army, because those are not soldiers, rather unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform. Musa has confirmed it countless times that they have hundreds and thousands of unrepentant Boko Harams undergoing rehabilitation, like they said. They are training them to deploy them to Southeast. That is what they are doing. Once you're from Southeast and you talk about Biafra, you become a threat. They start targeting you. You see how they were jubilating up and down over PM and Nnamdi. The way they have been jubilating up and down. They are no longer ranting about Simon Ekpa because Finland refused to portray him to Nigeria. They had to, or they have to prove all the accusations. And that is the reason I'm a bit comfortable and relaxed. Because PM is not in any African country like Kenya that can easily hand him over to Nigeria without any concrete evidence of all the accusations leveled on him. Finland will not hand over PM to Nigeria without them proving all the accusations, all the lies they told. Unlike Kenya. Oh, Nnamdi is a terrorist. Help us kidnap him. And they did, without any evidence. A man fighting for his people's freedom. A man that asks for nothing but peaceful referendum. Let the people choose if they want to go. What did Simon Ekpa ask? We want freedom. We do not want your checkpoint. The demand was very simple. We do not want these unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform. They will say, oh, repentant Boko Haram. Why would you, in the first place, reintegrate a terrorist into the military? Who are they going to defend? You are telling him to go back to the crimes you said he has repented from. As long as you hand him gun and weapons, ammunition, so what are you telling him to go and do to continue? You reintegrate unrepentant Boko Harams in the military and you call them repentant. So what is a terrorist that's supposed to be in jail, that's supposed to face the full wrath of the law doing in military? They are not deploying them any other place but Southeast. And they even had to pay to be deployed to Southeast because they believe Southeast is where they can operate as they please, because we have a fools that do not care about their people. Rather, they will go to Abuja and be begging for more of these unrepentant Boko Harams to be deployed to Southeast. And some of you will tell us that we have no right to resist them. Some of you will be against us resisting them. Some of you wrote a petition against a man resisting them. Some of you accused a man defending Biafra land, protecting lives and properties of Biafrans, of inciting violence and terrorizing and killing Biafrans because he was flushing out all these unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform, mounting checkpoint from pillar to pole, extorting and facilitating the killing and the kidnapping and disappearance of Biafrans in Biafra land. Are you people seeing it now? Nigeria army now comes to our villages, threatening our people, seize our people's phones, telling them not to document the atrocities of their fellow bandit headsmen in Biafra land. You people are happy now, right? Well, I'll stop. This is what our PM was fighting against and will continue to fight. They will continue until they are all flushed out of Biafra land. And we, genuine Biafrans all over the world, are urging our gallant men to continue doing the needful to these unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform coming to Biafra land to kill Biafrans. Biafra land belongs to Biafrans. We do not need their checkpoint. It's very sad and at the same time that PM is not in the picture and some of you want to allow these terrorists to take over Biafra land. Is it supposed to be like this? The answer is no. We need to defend what is ours. We need to fight for our freedom. We need to resist these unrepentant Boko Harams and the foot soldiers coming to Biafra land with AK-47, destroying farm produce and farm crops. We need to defend ourselves. We need to protect what is ours. This division needs to stop. This, they say, they did not say, he said and she said, and he did not say, she did not say, need to stop. I don't know why once anybody in charge of this very freedom is being taken out, everything will go down. Why? Is it that we can't fight for our own freedom without somebody being in charge? That is how after the kidnapping for Hamadike, everything started crumbling until PM said no. He picked over the mantle. Now PM is not in the picture. Everything is again. Sacrifice the rest of mind, yeah, to free us, and will become an obstacle to ourselves. You see a flavors fighting themselves, fighting their own every day on social media, leaving the common enemies. His name is always in their mouth, in their lips every blessed day. Now that he's no longer in the picture, they are nowhere to be found. They have disappeared into thin air. They are nowhere to be found anymore. Simon Epa every day, both those mimicking him, those trying to be him, those setting up their ring light or whatever it is, just to be like him, are nowhere to be found. Now, do what this person is doing, they can't. Defend Biafra land, they can't. Support what we're doing, no. They have absolutely nothing to offer. Absolutely nothing. They're only out to be noticed and be bribed and to be used as willing tools. Once you see them attacking anybody fighting for freedom or fighting for Biafra, the oppressors will approach that person. And that person will sell out. You see that person fighting, the only person doing the needful every day. When they start attacking, you know that you're doing the right thing. You see them attacking Simon every day, every blessed day, every blessed day. They are nowhere to be found. Now, S Ajolo, you tweet Ajolo. Now, S, formerly known as Twitter, is now calm. They are nowhere to be found. It's no longer every day Simon Epa, up and down. They are now calling on the US and the EU, UN to come to their rescue. Funny people everywhere. Funny gullible fools everywhere. Everywhere. Well, dear friends, I'll stop here. Fulani unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform checkpoints are not needed in Biafra land. And the genuine Biafrans are telling gallant men to come back and continue doing the needful, continue flushing these criminals and the terrorists out of Biafra land. A lot of Biafrans are still complaining that they are now operating as they please in their states and in their areas. And that is why gallant men are being urged to come back and continue flushing them out. Because this massive water is needed. On these terrorists coming to Biafra land to terrorize Biafra land, they need to be flushed out. So that is it, dear friends. I will stop here. Don't forget to share. Tune in, watch your notification.